Play a clip. Okay, so Ashley Cummings, for those of you who don't know, Ashley Cummings has pretty much been in hiding since we made fun of her. I don't know why. She's a Red Bar fan. Like, isn't he like the hardest guy on the internet? Something fucks with me here. Like, these people who like spend all their time watching shows and dealing with hate can't take it at all. So there's an accusation that MKE, aka Mr. Kill Everything, and I don't know why this guy's a guy, but I don't know anything that happened with his wife or girlfriend or whoever that was, the Mazzy. I don't watch Clown Town. I'm not into all that stuff. But I guess he got a divorce or had a falling out with his chick. And then he was in LA and he was over at Ashley Cummings' house and he did an MLC and people put it together because of the cabinets and the magnets or something. And ever since then, Ashley has been frantically trying to make it clear that they didn't hook up or they didn't make out or whatever. But as I was explaining to Blind Mike earlier, like the more you react to something, the more it shows how much it's affecting your life or that you care about it. And also the more it makes it seem like what people are saying is true, you know? So like the fact that Ashley Cummings can't shut the fuck up and move on with her life when all these accusations about hooking up with MKE come out, it makes me think something happened with MKE.
Kevin, why are you making me show my face? Why can't I just do audio?
Okay, so ever since we started picking on Ashley Cummings and her appearance, and it came out all those text messages and DMs from Doom where she's like, I don't like those photos of me. You have to take them down. If you can't take down these photos I don't like of myself, then it's over. You know. She's been very self-conscious about her appearance. And like I said, when you react to something, it kind of lets us know where you're at, what headspace you're in. And here we get a glimpse of Ashley really starting to be self-conscious about her looks.
I don't know who you are.
Well, okay, it's me. Now I'm shutting the camera off, and this is all...
No, you got to still stay on because then you can be an impersonator.
I love Kevin. I love that he's making her stay on camera when she doesn't want to be. She got her lights off. She clearly has that face smoothing filter on. It's so obvious. Like her whole face is a different color than her grizzled old body. And she's not happy about this. She's rubbed some Vaseline on the camera.
Kevin.
Huh?
I'm in my pajamas.
Okay, it's
Hold on. She told Jake Hudson she's afraid to stream because of Melton and Doom. We talked about her like once 4 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Like, we haven't really brought up Ashley Cummings since then, but she's still on a tour. By the way, since before we talked about her is when this MKE thing happened. And she's still spiraling about it, which makes me, again, think something happened, you know. And MK is going to reveal all this stuff. She's been messaging him, telling him, like, don't tell people that or take that back or that was our little secret.
Go ahead. Give Mr. Kill Everything a beating. So he
I
made
don't
up
want to give him a beating. I want to tell him to stop, hopefully go to rehab or something. Stop lying about me. Stop using me as content. I don't know what you're
doing. What am I about?
We've just begun to use you as content. I have a feeling the 21st year of NLO is going to be pretty Ashley heavy.
Shut the fuck up, you drunk piece of shit. Shut up.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you that emotional about something that didn't happen? You know, why are you this upset about a thing that's not real?
Stop
What did I
saying
lie
my
about?
fucking name. I
What
don't
did I
know
lie
you.
about?
I met you
No,
one time. and
I'm
you fell
going to
asleep on
listen.
my
I'm
floor.
going to
You're
fucking
pathetic.
listen.
Shut
Tell
up.
me,
Shut
what
up.
did I lie about?
So that she thinks this is how the internet works. She can tell people to stop talking about her, stop making fun of her, stop using her for content, don't show my pictures. You better stop. You better stop. We saw the embarrassing DMs with Doom. It was unreal. It was unreal. It's like, how are you into Red Bar and these MLC and you think that you can't be used for content? You've been used your whole life, it looks like.
You're out of fucking.
No, I
control.
haven't sent any
Get
pictures
help.
to Kevin
Shut
Brennan,
up.
but I
Get
will.
help.
I
Get help.
will.
She's freaking the fuck out. She's freaking the fuck out.
I will. So why do you hate me? Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you. You're reckless. You're sloppy. You're dangerous. I don't deal with people like you.
Because Ashley Cummings is not reckless, sloppy, and dangerous. Got it.
You do.
For this exact
But-
reason. You're lying about me. You're lying about my dog. You're lying about. I was a nice.
You're lying about my dog.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
person. We spoke for a week. I was
You
a
are
kind
very
person, and
nice.
I let you
You
come
are
in my
very
house.
nice.
And now you're just using me as content because you're obsessed with Kevin Brennan or whatever your reasons are.
Well, you wouldn't let him use you as a.
And I need you to shut up. I told you I like to live a private life as much as I can.
You're not. You're not private. You're teaching yoga on YouTube. You ain't private.
And I thought you
Oh,
might
I
be a cool
agree.
person. Shut
I
up.
agree.
Shut the
Oh, I
fuck
agree.
Rehab
up.
or
Just
something.
let her
I never
talk.
tell people to go to rehab, but you need help.
So it's going to come out that she's one of these people who's kind of abusive to her dogs or her dog. I don't like this stuff. I have a real soft spot for dogs, man. They're magic. Dogs are magic. They call them man's best friend for a reason. And when you decide to own a dog, like, it's not a responsibility to be taken lightly. These women get these little dogs, and it's all about them. It's a therapy dog. It's an emotional support dog. The dog is there to make her feel better. And that's a primary use for her dog. She don't give a fuck about the dog. She doesn't have the whole relationship between a human and a dog framed correctly. Your dog will give you joy. Your dog will give you comfort. Your dog will give you a purpose. All that will just come from owning an animal, even a cat, whatever it is. But there's something about dogs, man. Again, they're magical creatures. And in exchange, it's very important that you recognize and realize that you're the dog's everything. The dog is one of your things. You have your car, your house, your jobs, your relationship, your hobbies, your friends, all these things. And the dog makes up a component of the pie that is your life, but it's a slice of it. You're everything to this animal. This animal can have no joy, no experiences, no life outside of what you provide for this animal. Taking your dog for a walk, taking your dog to the park, playing with your dog, making time for your dog. These are all things that, like, it is your responsibility when you take this animal in to give to that dog to enrich its life. And in return, your dog will pay you back tenfold. But I don't like these people who, like, yeah, my dog is in my purse. I lock my dog in a bathroom. All this stuff is like, it's really disheartening. And you can tell when you meet somebody like this, that doesn't actually give a fuck about their dog. And then you hear how abusive they are to their dog.
I'm pretty sure I do, but
No, wait. What did he lie about your dog? What did he make up
Stop,
about your?
Kevin. I'm like shaking. Like saying
I'm shaking. Why? Why? If none of this is true, why are you shaking? And that's just what we need, by the way. Another stupid woman going, I'm literally shaking right now. Get yourself together. You're not emotionally mature enough and you're not responsible enough to have a dog. You need to figure it out. You're in your late 60s. Figure it out.
Anything about my dog. My dog got sick. He had a tummy problem. He's talking about my dog pooping in the house. Like, he had an issue. Like, it's my dog. Don't say anything about me or my dog or anything, period. I don't
You heard her, internet. Don't you ever say anything about her and her dog. Huh?
fucking know you. I was kind
The worst thing anybody's ever said about me and my dog is like, oh, you dress it up. No allegations of abuse. No, you lock your dog up. No, you don't take your dog to the park. No, you don't provide a healthy environment and play with your dog. I'm scratched up. I'm scratched up for my dog. Look at that. I bled wrestling with her. She's a monster. Thinking about putting her down.
you for 24 hours. That's it.
So,
Longer
so,
than that.
so
The worst allegation I've ever had about my dog is you buy her fine clothes.
All right. I just want to come here to say that I would really like you guys to stop talking about something that never existed or didn't happen. But I
Right. That didn't happen. That old thing.
got very upset when you start talking about my dog. Don't fuck around with my dog. And also enough my
Somebody get that dog. Somebody rescue that dog. Can we get animal control over there or child protective services? I don't know how it works with dogs. I'm actually worried about the dog now, and it gets worse.
I'll say your real name if you want me to. It's enough with like
I
the
took your
lying
dog
and
out for a
trying
fucking
to
walk.
I don't
She wouldn't walk her dog, and he had to take her dog out for a walk. Listen to this.
shut up. Shut your mouth.
I took your
Shut up. He said, I took your dog out for a walk. Now, either he did or he didn't, but the correct response to that isn't shut up. Shut up.
dog
Shut
out for
the
a fucking
fuck up.
walk.
You walked him one
when you
time.
asked
I
me
don't
to.
care. I trusted you to walk my dog
I
for
took
5
you.
seconds.
I took him out for a walk.
Who cares?
took him
Shut
a
up.
walk
Are you,
around for the
Are
park.
you even able to shut up?
No, you're saying all
Stop
this shit.
lying about
All
me
this shit.
and pretending there's
I'm
some
not
like,
lying.
mysterious
You know that I
thing that
took your
happened.
fucking dog out for a walk.
Shut the fuck up. And my life, shut up. Stop pretending there's some mysterious thing going on. Da, da, da. I tried to be your friend. I tried to be a
Mysterious.
nice person to you. Just because you're obsessed with
I
like,
tried to be a
all
nice
this
person
stuff.
to you,
Shut
too.
up. Oh my God, shut up.
yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta shut
of
up,
course.
Mr.
Obsessed
Kills.
with all
Let
this
her
stuff.
talk.
You lie about me, and it's really, really embarrassing. More for you.
Why would a lie be embarrassing? How can a lie embarrass you? Now, again, I'm not against dressing my dog up like a martini. I wish I would have thought of that costume. That's a cool costume for a dog. Very creative. But I didn't do it. We all know that now. We've proven it. The photo is older than my dog. That dog is probably dead. But you know what didn't happen? I didn't get embarrassed because it's not real. Something that isn't real can't be embarrassing. Embarrassment means that you're self-conscious about something people found out or know that you didn't want to get out. If someone's like, when Moody left, you guys blew kisses, I'd be like, okay. Because we didn't. So I wouldn't get all red-faced and embarrassed. We touched dicks.
You, but like also for me a little.
Did he sleep on the floor?
Yes, right after he did your podcast. And Kevin, I want to ask you a question. Why, if he wasn't setting up some kind of weird thing, did he not do the background that he always does? Why did he use my kitchen?
You're asking me?
Yes, I'm
She told
asking
me
you.
to.
You're a good person at answering questions, aren't you? Why would he use my kitchen instead of the background that he always uses, like he's using right now? Because
he didn't have the back. He didn't have a green screen.
What? How did he not? Isn't it on his computer? I don't know.
No, you got to. I have a green screen behind me.
Okay, fine. My friend asked me that.
So Kevin still thinks you need a green screen to erase a background. Boomer tech talk.
Question. Secondly,
No, I
yes,
don't. I don't.
fell
No,
asleep
it has
on
to
the
be.
floor talking to my dog. My dog slept in the bed. I slept in the couch.
Wait, what happened with the dog in the bed?
He fell asleep in the bedroom of the other room and on the ground and talking to my dog or something. I was in the couch in the other room and my dog was in the bed and he was on the floor.
So your sick dog was in the bed and Mr.
dog-
Yeah, nobody wanted to sleep in the wet spot. Hello.
Yes, he had a tummy problem. So
No,
okay.
yeah, we get it. But I'm saying, but Mr. Kill said you encouraged him to do my show that night. Did you?
No,
Correct.
he lost his phone or something. He had to go to Verizon Wireless for like 2 or 3 hours or something. I Ubered him there.
Wrong.
I also bought him a bottle of whiskey. You should pay
Wrong.
me back for all of that for being such a fucking idiot. Wrong what? You're a loser. Shut up.
So this guy that you had over to your house and let spend the night, now you're very angry about, you can't stop fucking with your hair. You're screaming. You want him to shut up, stop talking. Don't say that. Don't say that. Stop talking. But we're supposed to believe that he's not telling the truth. This guy's drunk. You know what they call alcohol? Truth serum. He's calm and drunk and just spilling the beans. And this bitch is, no, don't say that. You can't. You better shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Don't say that. Shut up. Shut up. Who do you believe? Who do you believe?
No, I'm saying everything
I'll pay for the
wrong.
whiskey. I'll pay for the whiskey.
Shut the fuck up. I was like, oh, yeah, sure, do MLC. I kind of
A
was
good
like,
point, Spectre. What happened to namaste? Namaste. Namaste on my floor.
do anything. I kind of like don't want you like close to me. Like, sure, do MLC. I don't care. I didn't encourage him to do it. I said, yeah, sure, do MLC. That's like what you're into.
MKE has been honest to a fault, as far as I know. All the stuff with this Mazzy chick, hasn't he embarrassed himself over and over and over again? You know, hasn't he been honest to his own detriment? And now we're supposed to believe he's lying and making stuff up. And by the way, he's not saying they fucked. He's just saying they shared an intimate time.
Did he take you out to dinner?
We went to have a meal. Yes.
We had
You can always tell when someone's lying and panicking when they rephrase stuff. Did he take you out to dinner? We went and enjoyed a meal. Yeah, that's what we asked.
more than one meal.
Why is he calling it a date though? Like if you drive from Arizona to LA to meet someone, what like
We had more than
you
one
have
meal.
to eat something.
Yes, you have to eat. Why is that a date?
But you don't think the whole experience was a date?
Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit like upset, Kevin. Like I'm very fired up because he's lying and he's like been lying.
No, I'm not lying.
With all the other shit, like with all the Melton stuff, I'm just kind of like.
Now again, this was this past weekend. We haven't talked about this bitch in weeks. And it's still the Melton shit. She's reeling from the Melton shit. Again, like, what? We haven't started. We ain't started on your life. And now look what's being uncovered. Dog abuse. If you just shut up and move on. No. You're coping about this thing that happened weeks ago. You're going to bring me into it? With all the Melton shit. Uh-oh. She named name.
Yeah,
don't know what the
it's
Melton
not.
is.
This is not for everybody. Listen, I'm on 5 hours on a 5-hour show. This is not for everybody. That's fact, Jack. That is literally a fact, Jack. And again, a lot of people here are great. Some of the funniest people I've ever interacted with are in the chat here on the show, et cetera,
Why
et cetera.
can't we
But
spend
it's
time being funny instead of
it's
lying?
not for it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
Sometimes lies are funny. Sometimes lies are funny. Again, like saying that Aaron Imholt breastfed until he's 7 years old is hilarious. Watching him defend it is even more funny. Sometimes lies are just funny. My wife's retarded. Moody and I dock. This is comedy.
I don't want to be a part of it then. Maybe
I
it's
know,
not for
I
me.
get it. I get
Why are
it.
you here?
But again, it's not for everybody. This is not for everybody. It's not
I've
where
known
this world is
Kevin
not for
since
everybody.
2020. You fucking drunk idiot. Shut up. Why am I
She's so mad. Now she's yelling at the chat. And that always goes well.
here?
What about 2020?
Yeah.
He said, "Why are you here?" I said, "I've known Kevin since
We
2020."
hold on a second. Actually, we
Yes,
are supposed to
what
be
is it?
spending.
What is
We are
it,
supposed
Mr.
to be
Kevin?
spending.
Look at her. She can't have him talking. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What the fuck up?
Time.
Tell me what you're thinking on your mind. We all want to know.
Wait, let me ask you something, Mr.
What?
Kill. Don't jump in. Do you think
Okay.
Mr. Kill has a drinking problem, or you think he's a little dumb and a drinking problem?
I don't know. I do not know the man. I met him one time in my life. Okay. I will never, ever
Yeah.
let somebody come stay
Yeah.
at my house or trust someone to stay
Yeah.
there. But I think when you drink like that, it
Yeah.
does something to your brain.
Too.
Because a lot of people want to help Mr. Kill, like Roy Willis. He's giving him good advice, and Mr. Kill he just rejects it.
Permacil.
She looks like a wreck. Like, again, she can't, her hair looks like shit, and she can't stop fiddling with it. It's the worst case of hair fiddling I've ever seen in my life. She's fiddling.
So
Vercel's
what?
wife.
I don't give advice.
And by the way, this woman teaches she's like a life coach. She wants to teach you how to find calm and purpose in your life. She tries to teach breathing techniques and how to center yourself. She's a fucking wreck. This bitch is a nightmare. Imagine her being your chick. Like, no thanks. No thanks. She's a perma single, as we call her in the biz.
Period. But
No.
I would say that, and I definitely never ever, because Kevin, I think you know what I went through with the rehab thing, the fake rehab thing. I don't ever tell people that they need rehab, but I think that he could benefit from some kind of reduction in alcohol or some kind of path that entails that.
Oh, that makes you not a dog abuser?
Ashley, you want to hear something? I genuinely like you.
I genuinely
Why?
don't care after you're lying about me for 2 weeks, telling people.
What did I lie about?
This bitch is easy to get spun. She's so easy to spin out. Again, nobody cares about any of this. You've kept it going, you stupid bitch.
Why would you say that? You said I'm dating Ashley.
What did I lie
I
about?
don't know you.
What did I lie about?
You said you're dating
Okay,
Ashley
you don't know-
Cummings.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I
There's a
made
fucking
jokes.
clip
I
of
made
it.
jokes.
There is a
I
fucking clip
made
of it. You're
fucking jokes.
such a lying, drunk piece of shit. There's a clip of it, and I sent it to you on Saturday. That is the only thing we have talked about. I said, please clear this up, and you said I will.
cleared it
And
up.
then you
I
went
cleared it
back
up.
on Emma.
I cleared it up with
Kim Nicholson tells everybody we're dating. I don't get mad about it.
Saturday.
Doom.
Shut up.
No,
Make
I'm
your
not going to
fucking
shut up.
boss
I will
brain
not.
shut
I
up.
will not shut up. Doom knows, and everybody
Doom
else
is a
knows.
psycho,
Doom
okay?
knows.
Doom
Doom's a
attacks
clipper.
people.
What is he? You act like
Doom is a single stay-at-home mom. Leave her alone. Honestly, it's disgusting.
you went to high school with Doom. Let her talk.
Seriously, why can't you
Okay,
literally
baby.
let
Doom
the whiskey,
knows.
let the
Yeah,
whiskey be
Doom,
quiet?
Doom.
Nobody's ever tolerated Ashley enough to come in her. 3 or 4 strokes and you're out.
Try to extort my channel? That doom?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
That doom.
I'm listening right now. I'll listen. I'm
So
listening.
you guys didn't have anything close to sex.
I really
No.
liked Ashley. I really liked Ashley.
No, Panhandler, look, MKE is clearly a drunken mess. He's not coming across as a liar here. They're two different things. Does MKE have a substance abuse problem? Of course. Of course. No one's arguing that. I have a substance abuse problem, and that substance is cheesecake.
Yeah, but the women has to consent. It has to be a consensual thing. A lot of drunk guys like women. But then the woman's like,
I
"This guy's
really
giving me
fucking
the
liked
creep."
Ashley. I really fucking liked her.
How many times
I
are you going to
really
say it?
cared for her. I'm saying it right now.
Ashley, what do you want to say? What do you want to say that he's backstage? What do you want to say?
I want to say that I don't appreciate him using me as content. He went on your show that Saturday night that he told me he would correct his lie from Friday. And he's like, I don't know, I think he's like obsessed with you or obsessed with like this whole world. And it's like, pretending there's like this secret about us. There's no fucking secret. There is nothing to tell.
And that's why I'm so angry.
And also bringing out my dog is ridiculous and disgusting. And then like, I want to send you.
And again, like, there's nothing anybody could say to make me feel like you clearly feel some sort of guilt about the neglect of your dog. You know, there are these people who let their dogs shit all over their house. I was talking to somebody earlier. I didn't see it, but apparently, like in some of the photos Nick Rekieta released, like there's dog shit everywhere. I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. You know, the worst I've ever seen in my life was at Mike David's house. He used to he had big dogs, like Dobermans or something. And he would like lock them in this bathroom. And the entire bathtub and bathroom floor were just covered in shit. Old, dried shit, covered in new, fresh shit. Because he lived in a 4th-story apartment and didn't want to walk the dogs ever. It's like, it's not fair, especially a big dog. It's like, it's crazy. Again, like you're their whole life. You're everything to them. They can't do anything without your permission and you enabling them, taking them for a walk, letting them out of the house, going to the park, playing, whatever it is, to just have big dogs and sit them in the bathroom is insane. To just lock them in a bathroom. I've never seen anything like it. It was the most just piles of shit. Piles and piles and piles of shit. Old, gross, dried up shit. What are we doing?
Pictures. Yeah, we went to lunch and we took a selfie before we got in an Uber. Like,
Yeah,
it's all weird, Kevin. Sorry.
He kept blaming a homeless guy for being like a cock block or something.
There are not many homeless guys around my neighborhood, and I don't remember a homeless guy.
No, he said while you're waiting for an Uber, there's a homeless guy.
No, Kevin, that was so weird. So we went to a restaurant and like, there's like, it's LA. There's people like that everywhere. He was like, I'm protecting you. He was like putting his arms like around.
Look, somebody sent this in. Somebody sent this in. This is 100, like.
And then bringing out my dog tonight really pissed me off.
That was the last straw.
That was the last. That was like the what do you call it? The needle on the camel's. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The needle on the camel's hunch.
Something up the camel's ass or something.
Talk shit about me all day long, but do not fuck with my dog.
Yeah, do not. Whatever you do, guys, don't keep telling everybody she's an animal abuser.
Did he not do you a favor by taking that dog out for a walk?
Okay, so Kevin, I don't let anyone walk my dog, period.
Yeah, not even yourself. You just let it shit in the house.
Okay, he is my he is my everything. So he's also
Clearly. Where is it now?
a pit bull German Shepherd. He's a bit complicated.
Damn.
So there was shit because he got sick. There was diarrhea, and
Why? That's the other thing. Why? You're having a guest come over. Clean it up. I don't know. Clean it up. What are we waiting for? Pick up the dog shit. Jesus Christ. To quote another Adam Sandler movie, we're just going to Big Daddy it? Just going to put some newspaper over it and hope the guests don't see? You just leave piles of shit around your house? If my dog shits in the house, which she's done a handful of times in her life when she was sick, it just gets picked up the minute I discover the shit. I don't keep it there for guests to navigate around. I don't just keep it there and let the Roomba smear it all over my life. Pick up the shit. Pick up the shit.
yeah, I got upset. I mean, who doesn't get
Where's the
upset?
diarrhea? In the bedroom?
No, like in between, like just but like he's actually kind of cute. He like goes in the bathroom, like the actual bathroom. So it was like between.
Yeah, they prefer to shit on tile or hard floors, and they don't like a lot of people staring at them while they shit. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's actually kind of cute. He shits in my bathroom. Ugh.
Between the bathroom and the sink, whatever, right there. And I just said, like, because I trusted, I knew he had a dog. I was like, are you able to walk my dog down the street just so I can like clean this up real quick? 10 minutes.
So the dog has to leave the house before you can clean up the shit? What happens if you try to clean it up while the dog's there? He's like, what are you doing with my shit? This doesn't even make sense. I had him go walk the dog so I could clean up the shit. Huh?
Thing. Like, I don't think that's a huge something that
Can't leave her hair alone.
someone wants a Medal of Honor for, and I don't get even what he's talking about or why he would bring that up. But
You know what he's talking about because you're explaining it.
anyway,
So
I don't
you-
want to
so
say
you
anything
asked,
negative about him.
I don't want to say anything negative about him. Too late.
Clear up things that were said that were not true about me, because you know that is a very triggering thing for me. What?
When you asked them about the dog,
Again, this woman wants to teach you how to be calm. She's got some breathing exercises.
you basically asked
I wish
them,
somebody would give her some not breathing exercises. Am I right?
can you do me this one favor?
We walked in from getting lunch at this Irish place, and Hondo had an accident, and so
Hondo. Oh no. Hondo.
I was like it's
Grr. Grr.
like it's frustrating when you have to clean that up. It's always frustrating. And I said, can you please just take him down the street and stay away from other dogs, and I'm gonna clean this. Like, just come right back. And
I still don't get why the dog had to leave for you to be able to clean up after the dog.
it was like a 10-minute thing. It wasn't. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's literally not many people I could think that wouldn't be able to handle that. You know? I
So
don't
you
know.
think he thought like, hey, maybe she'll have sex with me now that I took the dog for a walk or something?
I have no idea why my dog even came up. Literally.
He's probably revolted by the state of your care for the animal.
Because he basically saying he was a good boyfriend.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, I don't know him. I would never.
I
date
know.
someone that I don't know.
But this is what guys do. When he
Also,
took,
this is weird. You let a guy you don't know drive across the country to stay at your house. Huh? Huh?
the dog was he drinking a whole weekend?
Yes.
So when you
So he stayed there for a weekend. 2 nights.
woke up, he would drink.
I didn't watch like what he did, but I bought him a bottle of whiskey and he went through that bottle of whiskey and got another bottle of whiskey. Like I heard him say that he bought me groceries.
Ah, the Zumok.
He had to go get whiskey and we got dog food and potatoes.
What the fuck? Cardiff was there?
And like I never ended up making the potatoes because it was like that night or whatever. But then he left back to Arizona the next day, but he drank and you did your show and drank through most of the second bottle of whiskey. And I was just like, wow, that's like a lot of whiskey to drink.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit on your floor. So everybody had a lot of substances.
Oh man, I guess I'll do a 6-hour show tonight.
Yeah, good point. Why is she buying him whiskey? It's usually the guy trying to get the girl drunk. He's driving from Arizona and she wanted to get him drunk.
All right. So, oh wow, I'm back. So, Ashley, what the fuck is your problem with me?
You're
I've been
drunk
listening
now. You're drunk now. She just made a point. You were drunk the whole time. Now you're
I've
drunk
been listening to
now.
all this shit, and I've been listening to Ashley. Ashley, what the fuck?
He lied and then he carried it on as he lied on his live stream on Friday. And then he went on your live stream Saturday and like pretended there was some mysterious thing going on with us and then continued the lie. And then we weren't speaking or anything. And then I texted him like, again, like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. I'm like, can you please fix this? And then he went on Twitter like,
fix this. Fix what? Fix what? Here's the thing. Here's why it's suspicious. If someone comes out and they start lying about you, we're dating, we're fucking, she abuses her dog, I'm not texting that person because clearly they're being malicious and have it out to spread these lies about me. If someone says something that's true that I don't want out there or I want to correct, and I feel like they've made a mistake or they forgot I didn't want that out or whatever, then I text them and I say, can you fix this? Can you stop spreading that? Like, hey, shush about that. Think about it. Think about it. If someone's just out there saying completely untrue shit, you know that they're just fucking with you and they're not going to stop. But if they've made a mistake and leaked too much, or you want them to clear it up and take it back because you want to keep it on the DL, then you're messaging them going, hey, fix that. Like, hey, say that that's not the way it happened. I can't even think of an example. You know what I'm trying to say, though? Like, someone who's just out there spreading bullshit, you kind of write them off and go, all right, well, fuck that guy. But there has to be some kind of truth to this, or else you wouldn't be reaching out and going like, hey. It's like all those photos of Ashley. She starts DMing Doom, like, hey, take those down. I don't want that out.
I lied. We're not dating, which makes it look even stranger. And I'm just like, what? Like, was
You
this all
told me to
planned?
do that. You told me to do that.
Yeah, it sucks. I'll try to think of an example of it.
I never told you to lie about us. dating.
You told me to do that.
Oh my
I
God,
did it.
Kevin, I can't.
Do you
Well,
want me
I'm
to
glad you
post
came on
pictures?
because Mr. Kill Everything, he likes to dance around what's actually happening. He won't give you.
No.
Well, don't
Kevin
people do that
Brennan.
when they want to be a little more interesting than they are, or like lie and make things feel or sound a little more interesting than they are? Instead, why don't you just tell the truth and be yourself?
Ashley,
Yeah, but
I
he
actually-
did that. He did that
I
with his
generally-
last girl. He did it with his last
Ashley.
girlfriend too.
I generally like you.
We heard
Hey,
the
go on to the show.
speech.
Fuck you, Kevin Brennan.
No.
I'm trying to talk to Ashley right now.
MKE, if you liked me or respected me, you would not lie about me and you would not talk shit about my dog who was sick.
I am.
Again, You don't go on to argue with and try to get somebody to correct something that's just a bald-faced lie. You know what I mean? It like something's here. There's something here. I don't know what it is, but there's something here she's trying to cover up.
And never talk shit about that.
You don't think that's a derogatory thing
That
to say?
is a
Talking about
tonight
my
thing.
dog getting
That is a
sick in the
tonight
house?
thing.
Is your dog
is-
watching?
He's so fucked.
Tonight thing.
My dog is watching, and he's hella
I
disappointed.
love your dog.
He's very disappointed. He's very disappointed. Why aren't you out walking your dog instead of yelling at a man?
Ashley, I love your fucking dog.
My dog
Your
is the
dog
best.
is a good
I love my
dog.
dog
Yeah.
more.
No, your dog is a great dog.
Yeah, so why
Your
are you
dog-
talking shit about my dog?
He said he walked it? Is that talking shit?
I didn't talk shit.
Yes, you did. Her dog shit
No,
all
I
over
didn't.
the house.
I-
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah,
you-
Your dog did shit all over the house. You just said it.
Cleaned it up.
You said it was cute. You said that.
And I took
Have
your
another
dog.
shot of whiskey.
I haven't heard MKE talking shit about her dog, and the dog's very disappointed.
And shut up.
I took your dog out, and you found me when I was outside the boundaries, and you had a smile on your
No,
face.
now you're confusing yourself. I had to
Well, how
find
so?
you in my apartment complex after you went to the Verizon store. Kevin, I gave
Nope.
the Uber driver.
Wrong.
I cannot make this
Wrong.
up. I gave the Uber driver my phone number on a piece of paper because this dude doesn't even have a phone that works. So I gave him my phone
It
number.
works now, but
Shut up. Can you shut up?
works now.
Do you know how to shut the fuck up?
it
the fuck
works.
does that even
It
I
mean?
works
gave
It
the
works
now.
Uber
now.
driver my phone number. This is 3 Saturdays ago or whatever. And I'm like, just in case his phone doesn't get fixed, which of course
Why wouldn't you give him your number on paper? You handed it to the Uber driver like it was the bus driver of a school kid? Now, look, here's my number. If he needs anything, you call me.
his phone does not get fixed. So he'll be able to call me so I can Uber him back. And the guy just shows
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
up at the door and then like disappears into the apartment complex. And I'm like, okay, this is like there are keys that you have to use to get into different doors to different places. It's like I don't want to babysit you. So when he was like, should I do MLC? I was like, absolutely. But like, no, you're just like
MLC
running
was
around the
previous night.
complex. Like I walked outside like he was getting a Diet Coke, and I was like, okay, dude, you don't have a phone. I have no way of talking to you, and there's keys to get into every building in my apartment complex. So it's like this is lame. I feel like there's a little kid that I have to like watch. I don't know what you're doing on the cameras or whatever.
Correct.
You are a little kid.
Well,
Now, remember, she had this guy drive from Arizona to L.A. to spend the weekend with her. They're both like incels. They're both losers. She's like, I don't even know him. Come spend the weekend. Huh? I mean, this is insane.
Where'd he
No,
go to get
you're-
ice?
I don't know. Is he gonna come back bloody this time? Oh my gosh! Someone sent me that. I was
Bloody?
like, oh my god.
Hey, how did you know about bloody? That was long
No,
before
somebody
your time.
sent me that clip, and honestly, it's actually one of the funniest things I've ever seen. You're
All right,
talking
so
to Kevin. You're talking to
my
Kevin,
bloody.
just-
What does bloody have to do with about what we're talking about right
Shut
now?
up, so something funny can actually happen. So
I'm asking you
It's
right
It's
now.
not a 9-hour drive, Chip. It's not.
disappear from the
It's about 5.
I'm asking.
thing, and then you come
I
back.
only know because I used to have a girlfriend that lived in Phoenix and I lived in LA.
I'm
It's
asking.
not bloody.
Oh, I'm only seeing Kevin
And
Brennan
I don't know where he lives in Arizona, but I don't think it's a 9-hour drive.
live right now.
What?
I'm only seeing Kevin Brennan live.
It's still a long drive for a stranger to invite him to come spend the night at your house. I don't even know this guy. Anyway, I brought you some liquor, and here's where you'll sleep.
right now, and
All right, Ashley, do your plugs.
Ashley Cummings yoga on YouTube. Ashley Cummings on Patreon. Venice Ashley 727 at Gmail on PayPal.
All right. No, these bugs. Ashley, why do you hate me?
I don't hate
Why
you.
do you hate me?
I don't want you to lie about me. I don't hate
I'm
you.
not lying about you. I'm not
It's 4 hours to Vegas. You guys are slow as fuck.
lying
Don't
about you.
ask her more questions if she doesn't.
Ashley,
do you not know how
what's
podcasting
going
works?
on?
Once someone
I'm
does
talking
their
with
vlogs,
Ashley.
That's it.
I'm talking with Ashley right now.
Fucking
I'm not
idiot.
talking with you, Kevin Brennan. Fuck you.
She did her
talking about
plugs. Be a
Ashley.
pro. Let her do her plugs and hang up. You're asking, why do you hate me? What are you in 5th grade? Why do you
I
hate
do want
me?
to know what the fuck is wrong with Ashley.
What's wrong with
I-
Ashley?
I
You went
took
through
her
2
on
bottles
dates.
of whiskey
Hey,
at
do you wanna
somebody
be-
else's house.
I
Hey.
imagine if I got there and met her, 1 bottle wouldn't be enough either. And I don't really drink. I imagine I'd have to go out for supplies as well. And I'd be like to the dog, I'd be like, you want to come with me? You want to get out of here?
Hey, Ashley.
She pretended like her dog had to leave the apartment in order for her to clean up shit.
I've took you out of fucking Ubers. I've presented to you.
You guys are gonna have to
I've
jump
treated you
over to
well.
Clown Town.
Somebody's like, everybody goes on MLC is broken. Yeah, and Kevin's great at wrangling all these tards. What makes all these idiots great is they think they're different. You know, it's like when Chad or Stevie Lou or Felicia or Ashley Cummings or MKE or whoever they are, they all think they're the different one. Ray, Liam, they're all like, I come on with Kevin and then we make fun of these guys. It's like, no, you're one of them. You're one of the bottom feeding broken idiots. How do you not know that? Like they're all retarded. They all like Chad thinks he's like a level above all these guys. It's like, you're not. You're not.
I can't keep this.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been real. Thank you so much.
I can't keep this going.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Let-
Ashley, thank you.
Ashley, I've taken your
Pat
coat.
Dixon, yeah, I mean, like it just is what it is. When Pat Dixon was on there, he was like, Kevin's a good guy. Nah, Chad comes on and me and Kevin make fun of Chad. It's like, you're in the barrel. You're in the barrel. Like, what are you talking about? Like, fuck. How did none of them, and then when Kevin hurts them, karmic, they all like, they're so insecure and fragile that they feel like, all right, I just got to get back on Kevin's good side when things were good. And then they fight and work and get mad at other people who come on there. Chad like needs to be on MLC. He's like, all these fucking guys on there now, they don't deserve it like I deserve it. I'm different. I got to get back to Kevin liking me. It's like, Kevin never liked you. You're a clown. No matter how many times you talk about how you went and bought hats together. We all know what that story is, Chad. You followed Kevin. It's fucking insane.
Off. I've presented you and
She's not here. Stop talking to her.
And you know what? Doesn't really fucking matter. But guess what, Ashley? I've presented you well. I presented you in a chair. I opened up every fucking car door
I can't.
that
They
you
don't
have.
care. They just don't
Wow.
want you to be drunk the whole time. You can open all the corridors you want. They're still
Well,
not
I
going to
guess
fuck
I'll
you
be
if
drunk.
you're
Who
drunk
gives
the
a
whole
shit?
time.
But I'm trying to address her right now.
She's
Whether
gone. She's
listening to
gone.
it. Okay, she's gone.
Like
She's
that Hall
gone.
& Oates song.
Yeah, she's gone. All right, fuck it. Whatever. But guess what? I treated Ashley Cummings like a
Princess.
woman that
Like
she.
a saint, like an angel.
I treated her exactly how she deserves to be treated.
And then, like, any guy who thinks Ashley Cummings is a prize is also a loser. It's like, this bitch has her entire being is red flags. This bitch is a nightmare.